Welcome to this video. Today we are looking at almost every movie coming your way in February. Let's get started. First up, we have Kinda Pregnant, starring Amy Schumer and Gillian Bell. It releases on Wednesday, February 5th on Netflix. After her friend gets pregnant, Lainey becomes jealous and starts to wear a fake belly. Things become complicated when she meets the man of her dreams. Next up on Friday, February 7th is Universal's Love Hurts, starring Ki-Hoo Kwan and Ariana DeBose. Marvin Gable is a successful realtor whose past as a violent hitman comes back to haunt him when his former partner reveals that his brother is hunting him. Also on February 7th is Sony's Hard Eyes, starring Olivia Holt. Co-workers working late on Valentine's Day are mistaken for a couple by the infamous Hard Eyes killer. Now the couple must spend the most romantic night of the year running for their lives. The same Friday is A24's Partenope, directed by Paolo Sorrentino. Partenope is a woman who bears the name of her city. Is she a siren or a myth? Next up is When I'm Ready, starring Andrew Ortenberg and June Schreiner. It's the end of the world, seeking meaning and thrills in their last days alive. Rose and Michael embark on a cross-county road trip as a devastating asteroid threatens to wipe out life on Earth. Also there's Renner, starring Violet Bean and Frankie Muniz. It's about that a computer genius creates an AI life coach to help him find love, but realizes too late he accidentally programmed his manipulative mother into the code. The docu-film Becoming Led Zeppelin is also coming out on February 7th. The film traces the journeys of the four members of the Stairway to Heaven rockers through the music scene of the 1960s and their meeting in the summer of 1968, culminating in 1970. And lastly is movies Bring Them Down, starring Christopher Abbott and Barry Keoghan. It's about an Irish shepherding family that thrusts into battle on several fronts: internal strife, hostility within the family, rivalry with another farmer, paternalism, heritage, and the generational trauma cycle through the cultural prism of Ireland. On Wednesday, February 12th, The Witcher Sirens of the Deep releases. Hired to probe seaside village attacks, mutant monster hunter Geralt unravels an age-old conflict between humans and sea people that threatens war between kingdoms. Aided by allies, he must solve the mystery before hostiles escalate. Honeymoon Crasher, releasing on Wednesday, February 12th, also on Netflix. When his fiancée dumps him at the altar for her ex, a young man is left with no alternative but to go on his romantic honeymoon with his mother. La Dolce Villa releases on Netflix on Thursday, February 13th. A successful businessman travels to Italy to stop his daughter from spending all her money to restore an old villa, but Italy has other romantic plans. Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy, starring Renee Zellweger and Leo Woodall, releases on Thursday, February 13th on Peacock. Bridget Jones navigates life as a widow and single mom with the help of her family, friends, and former lover Daniel. Back to working on the apps, she's pursued by a younger man and maybe her son's science teacher. My Fault London releases on Thursday, February 13th on Prime Video. It's about an 80-year-old girl who moves from America to London with her mother and wealthy stepfather. She meets her stepbrother, and an attraction brews despite their efforts. Unaware her estranged father tracks her down after release from prison. Starting on Friday, February the 13th till the 16th, the first four Harry Potter movies are re-releasing in theaters. Next up on Friday, February 14th is Captain America Brave New Worlds, Marvel's new movie starring Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford. It's about Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, who finds himself in the middle of an international incident and must discover the motive behind the nefarious global plan. On the same day is Paddington in Peru releasing. It stars Hugh Bonneville and Emily Mortimer. Paddington returns to Peru to visit his beloved Aunt Lucy, who now resides at the home for retired bears. With the Brown family in tow, a thrilling adventure ensues when a mystery plunges them into an unexpected journey. Next up is Armand, starring Renee Reinsve. Armand, a 6-year-old boy, is accused of crossing boundaries against his best friend at elementary school. Broken Wage, starring and directed by Takashi Kitano, releases on Friday, February 14th on Prime Video. It's a two-part film. The first half is a gritty action film that unfolds in a dark criminal underworld, revolving around a hitman and his struggle for survival when he finds himself pinned between the police and the Yakuza. On Friday, February 14th, the 2025 Oscar shorts are releasing in one movie. For the live-action shorts, it's Alien, Anuya, Another Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. For animation, it is Beautiful Man, In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candles, Wonder to Wonder, and Yak. And for the documentary shorts, it is Dead by Numbers, I'm Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra. The George, starring Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, is releasing on Apple TV Plus on Friday, February 14th. Two highly trained operatives become closer after being sent to protect opposite sides of a mysterious gorge. When an evil emerges, they must work together to survive what lies within. Ex-Husbands, starring Griffin Dunne, is releasing on Wednesday, February 19th. When Peter Pearce flies to Tulum, crashing his son Nick's bachelor party, Peter realizes he's not the only Pearce man in crisis. Osgood Perkins' The Monkey, starring Adam Scott and Theo James, releases on Friday, February 21st by Neon. When twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths starts. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. Miller's in Marriage, starring Marina Baccarin and Minnie Driver, releases on Friday, February 21. A tale of three middle-aged married couples coming to grips with universal questions about marriage and fidelity, professional success and failure, and the challenge of finding a second act. Old Guy, starring Christoph Waltz and Lucy Liu, releases on Friday, February 21st. It follows a contract killer facing the end of his career, who is thrilled when the company pulls him back into the field, trading Gen-Z newcomer Reborg, a prodigy assassin with an attitude. The Unbreakable Boy, starring Megan Fahey and Zachary Levi, releases on Friday, February 21st. A young boy with both a rare brittle bone disease and autism, but what makes him truly unique is his joyous, funny, life-affirming worldview that transforms and unites everyone around him. Cleaner, starring Daisy Ridley, releases on Friday, February 21st. Criminal activists hijack a gala, taking 300 hostages. One extremist plans mass murder as a message to the world. An ex-soldier turned window cleaner now works to rescue the hostages. Last Wet, starring Woody Harrelson, releases on Friday, February 28th. A true story that follows seasoned deep-sea divers as they battle the raging elements to rescue their crewmate, trapped hundreds of feet below the ocean's surface. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, releases on Friday, February 28th. Porky Pig and Daffy Duck are Earth's only hope when facing the threat of alien invasion. Mobile Suit Gundam releases on Friday, February 28th. In a war between Zeon and Earth Federation, a stolen prototype Gundam vanishes. Years later, a girl with mysterious abilities finds herself piloting a new Gundam in underground mech battles while searching for answers about her powers. My Dead Friend Zoe, starring Sonoku Martin Green and Natalie Morales, releases on Friday, February 28th. Engaged in a mysterious relationship with her dead best friend from the army, a female Afghanistan veteran comes head-to-head with her Vietnam vet grandfather at the family's ancestral lake house. And lastly is No Address, on Friday, February 28th. It follows a group of homeless people as they struggle to survive on the streets against a harassing gang, an unforgiving community, and the local authorities. And that's it, almost every movie coming in February. Which movies are you most looking forward to? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for all the latest updates, and I will see you next time.